big and beautiful village of Akiri, there lived a lovely couple named Ekene and Amara. Ekene was a very hardworking carpenter, while Amara, his wife, was a trader at their local market. Although the couple were not really rich, they were happy and contented with the little they had. They loved their small house and cooked every meal with joy. In the second year of their marriage, Amara got pregnant and gave birth to a son whom they named Victor. Because they loved their son so much, Ekene and Amara worked tirelessly day and night to provide all of his needs. When Amara found out that she was pregnant, she prayed to God for the baby in her womb to be a girl because she had always wanted a girl child. As a child, Amara grew up in the midst of 5 brothers with no sister, which was why she wanted her first child to be a girl. After Victor was born, Amara believed that her next child would be a girl, but unfortunately, she could not conceive again. Year after year, Amara tried to get pregnant, but nothing she did worked out. After several years of trying and failing, Amara stopped trying to get pregnant and focused more on raising her son, Victor. Growing up, there was nothing Victor asked for that his parents did not give him. Sometimes, even if Amara could not afford Victor's demands, she would pause whatever she was doing for herself until she met Victor's needs. She treated Victor this way because he was her only child and she didn't want him to lack anything. On the other hand, Victor grew up to be a very respectful child. He was also very obedient and he stayed out of trouble. Whenever there was a school break, Ekene would take Victor to his workshop just to spend time with him and teach him some things about carpentry. This made Victor pretty close to his father, and he always looked forward to going to his father's workshop during school breaks and on the weekends. Sadly, when Victor was 7 years old, tragedy struck. Ekene got involved in a ghastly motor accident that claimed his life on the spot, leaving only Amara to look after Victor. As a widow, Amara did her best to care for Victor and provide his needs. Because of Ekene's sudden absence, Amara had to do multiple jobs at once. Aside from selling clothes at their local market, Amara started farming too. She knew that if she relied only on selling at the market, then she and Victor would starve on some days. As the years passed, Victor grew into a teenager and Amara continued to raise him without support from her family or Ekene's family. "Mama, I have gotten admission into South High School," Victor told his mother one evening while they were cooking in the kitchen. South High School was a big and famous high school in Akiri village. Only intelligent students were admitted. The school was strictly for SS1 to SS3 students who were only senior students. "Really? How did you know?" Amara asked excitedly. "I went to check the school board today when I heard that the admission list was out. My name was on the list," Victor said. "Oh, my boy! You studied so hard! And I am very proud of you," Amara said. "Thank you, Mama. I deserve an extra piece of meat today, don't I?" Victor smiled. "Yes, dear. In fact, I will give you 2 extra pieces of meat for making me smile so hard. If your father was still alive, he would have been very proud of you too," Amara said. "Yes, I know. And I miss him every day," Victor said. "Don't worry. Tomorrow, we will go to the market and shop for your school stuff. I can't wait to see you in their school uniform," Amara said. The following day, as Amara had said, she went to the market with Victor and they bought some of the things she knew he would need. Since South High School was a prominent school, most parents would brag about their children gaining admission to the school, and Amara was no exception. That day at the market, if anyone asked Amara why she was shopping for new school supplies when her son was already in school, Amara would use the opportunity to tell everyone that Victor had gained admission into South High School. About 2 weeks after Victor found out that he had gotten admission, he became a full student of South High School. Knowing that South High School had a track record of sending home students who failed woefully at the end of the third term, Victor studied very hard. He didn't play around like most of his classmates. He took his studies seriously from day one and was always ahead of his class. At the end of the school session, Victor was named the Student of the Year because of his outstanding academic excellence. In the second term of SS1, Victor met a boy named Chik. Chik was also a very intelligent student, but he liked Victor because he was much more intelligent than him. Hello Victor, my name is Chik and I'm in SS1C. I love how you're so passionate about learning and I wanted to ask if you have a reading partner. Chik asked Victor after he finally summoned the courage to talk to him. Hello Chik, it's nice to meet you. No, I do not have a reading partner. Were you looking for one? Victor said. Yes, I was. Please, can I be your reading partner? It would give me the opportunity to learn from you and also improve my reading skills, Chik said. Sure, that's fine. I do not mind. But how will we do that? I read at night and I have no idea where you live, Victor said. I don't mind coming over to your house to read or you coming over to mine. As we get to know ourselves better, I'm sure we will sort that out, Chik said. When Chik went to Victor, the two boys had no idea that they were about to become best friends. From just being reading partners, the two boys built an unbreakable bond. A few weeks after Chik began reading with Victor, his reading skills improved and he learned to be more focused. Not only that, but as a result of always hanging with Victor, Chik did better in his academics, cut away from all school distractions, and changed his circle of friends. For 3 years, the two friends continued to stay on top in their different classes, and they soon became their teacher's favorite. The reason South High School was very popular in Akiri village and also difficult to get into was because of its affiliation with the state government. Every year, the state government would give 5 full scholarship slots to South High School, and only the best students won this scholarship. Since SS3 students were the only ones who were eligible for the scholarship, Victor and Chik had to wait until they were in SS3 to apply for it. Luckily for them, after rounds of examinations and interviews, the two friends got the scholarship. However, the only problem was that they had been given scholarships to different institutions, which made them very sad. Hey, my son, I always knew that you would be a bright star. I knew that from the day I gave birth to you, and you haven't disappointed me once. I know I have said this many times, but I am very proud to be your mother, Amara said when Victor broke the news of his scholarship to her. Thank you for always believing in me, Mama. I don't know if I would have done this without you, Victor said. It's just that I'm sad. Chik and I will be separated, he added. Yes, I thought about that too. But consider this a good thing. Also, just because you will be separated doesn't mean you can't remain friends. You can still call or visit him whenever you like, Amara said. Ah, God! I thank you! Father of the fatherless! Thank you for taking this burden off my shoulders. I kept wondering how I would send this boy to the university all by myself. But you already had other plans, Amara said in a teary voice as she fell to her knees. About a month later, Victor traveled to the city. He had been given a scholarship to the state's federal university, while Chik's own was from the state university. At the university, Victor followed in his original footsteps. He studied very hard, cut off from all distractions, and only associated with serious-minded people like him. Because Victor was obsessed with studying, he got a nickname from his colleagues, but he didn't take it to heart or listen to any of them because he had a goal in mind. As usual, Victor aced in his tests and examinations and was always ahead of his class. Since the scholarship only covered his tuition fee and books, Amara still had to support Victor every month until he graduated. Every month end, she would send Victor some money for his basic needs, some foodstuffs, and she also paid his house rent every year. She would also shop for some clothes at the village market and then send them to Victor in the city. Although Victor did not know, there were days he called home for money, but Amara had no money. To meet her son's needs, Amara would have to sell her goods at a lower price so she could get some money fast, or she would borrow some money from her friend and send it to Victor. Thankfully, at the end of his 5-year study, Victor graduated with a first-class degree and before leaving for service, got a good-paying job in the city. As a result, he had to serve in the same state he grew up in. When Victor got a good-paying job, Amara was very relieved because she no longer had to care for her son. She was also glad that her son could take care of himself without depending on anyone. Every month, Victor would ensure he sent his mother a good amount of money to buy the things she needed. He also told her to stop working at the farm because she had become so dark and had lost so much weight from constantly stressing herself. Precisely 2 years and some months after Victor started working, he met a very beautiful, light-skinned girl named Ijoma. Ijoma was from another state, but she had recently moved to Victor's state. The very first day Victor saw Ijoma at a mutual friend's wedding, he fell in love with her instantly. Because Victor was always engrossed with studying, he didn't have the time to date anyone in his secondary school or university because he believed being in a relationship would distract him from his goals. At the wedding, Victor approached Ijoma and got her phone number. A few days later, they went on their first date. After multiple dates, Victor finally asked Ijoma to be his girlfriend and she said yes. Because Victor was very excited about his first girlfriend, he told his mother about her and Amara begged him to bring the girl to the village so she could meet her. On the day Victor and Ijoma were supposed to travel to see Amara, Ijoma showed reluctance. "Babe, what's wrong? Aren't you excited to see my mother?" Victor asked when he noticed Ijoma's behavior. "But babe, why didn't you tell me your mother was alive? You only talked about her, but you never specified she was still alive." Ijoma growled. "I don't understand. Aren't you supposed to be happy that my mom is alive? Why are you acting this way?" Victor asked in a confused tone. It's just that I'm not comfortable dating a man whose mother is still alive. I can't even think of marrying one too," Ijoma growled. Immediately Ijoma said that, Victor burst into laughter. "What's funny?" Ijoma growled. "Oh, nothing. It's just that the way you said it is funny. Look, babe, my mom is one of the kindest and sweetest women you'll ever meet. She's not who you think she is. I can assure you of that," Victor said. "Once you meet her, you will love her," he added. "I have told you, I cannot marry a man whose mother is still alive," Ijoma said, pulling her left ear in a dramatic way. "Please, just give this one trial. I know you will love my mom. She doesn't have a daughter, and the moment she sees you, she will treat you like the daughter she has always wanted," Victor said. "Okay, I have heard. Let's go. But do not say I didn't warn you," Ijoma said. "My baby, why are you doing this? You know I don't like it when you squeeze your face," Victor said as he playfully touched Ijoma's chin. Sadly, Victor did not take Ijoma's warning seriously, and by the time he found out that Ijoma meant every word she said, she had cost him something very precious. Watch out for part 2. Did you enjoy this story? Tell us your favorite part in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, do not forget to follow our channel on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.